It is picking up really well. Let me swatch it. Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today review is going to be on this BUXOM Cosmetics bronzer. This bronzer is the newly launched Staycation Primer Infused bronzer, and I picked the shade Backyard Bronze. This is how the bronzer looks. This is the packaging for the bronzer. It has on the Backyard Staycation vibe, Backyard Bronze, and that's the shade Backyard Bronze. The retail price for the bronzer is $28. It is the Primer Infused bronzer, which is a two-tone bronzer, and this is how it looks inside. So it has two shades, the lighter one and the darker one. This is the darkest color they have. I wish they had a darker color, but however, you'll see my expression when I do the swatching on my cheeks of the bronzer. And my thoughts on this bronzer basically is that I wish they had darker shades, but they only have two shades. So this bronzer, if you are darker than me, this will not be a bronzer that will work for you. As far as the price range, it's in a good price range. It's $28, and it has 4 grams, which is 0.14 ounce, and it is well packed in here. So if you want to have some really good pigmentation on your cheeks to bronze with, you really do want to use like a compact brush, a brush with a lot of bristles in it, not one that's really not one of the fluffy bronzers brush. You want to use one that's, even though it's fluffier, but it has a lot of hairs, bristles in it. If I'm going to recommend it, I'll recommend it for people with my skin tone and lighter. This will not work for somebody a tad bit lighter than me. Except you want to use it to contour your nose, then that's going to work. It applies perfectly. It reminds me of the Fenty Sunstucker bronzers. It's as smooth as that. And so for the price range, I think it is a good buy. But I'm hoping that in the future, BUXOM is going to come up with more shades. And yeah, so if you like to see how this bronzer applies, please keep watching. So this is the packaging. As far as pigmentation, I hope it's not going to deceive me because most of the brands don't have dark skin bronzer. And so I hope this product don't fail me. So I'm going to take my Morphe I don't see the number, but I'm going to take my Morphe brush. This is a powder brush, and I'm going to take, so this is how the bronzer looks, okay? It has this light color in here for shimmering, for shimmer, I should say, I believe. Well, I'll try it. And looking at it, I don't think it's going to do much for my skin. Matter of fact, I'm going with this Morphe Y12 instead. So I want to see how precise it is. It is picking up really well. Let me swatch it. Oh, I pressed too much in this swatch, kind of chunky. Yeah, that's not gonna do it for me. This is not gonna do it for me. But I just wanted to try a new bronzer. Actually, I'm ashamed because I think it's showing up pretty nice. Ooh, I am so ashamed. I was ready to trash this bronzer, but yeah. Yeah, I like it. So the details here states that this BUXOM Staycation Vibes Primer Infused Bronzer is a two-tone primer infused powder bronzer that blends seamlessly for a long-lasting sun-kissed glow. It has a sweat-proof and humidity-proof formula. You can use it both ways. Swirl the powder brush or your bronzing brush in both shades and use it, or you can use the darker side. I used the darker side as a custom side to match my skin. It says that the bronzer is silky primer infused bronzer that delivers long-lasting color and soft focus finish for a natural looking tan. And yes, so as far as ingredients, it has talc, mica, aluminium starch, and lots of other ingredients on here. And they gave the description on how to use it. I already mentioned that. Swirl it clockwise and apply it to the skin or the face. It does feel very smooth. The color is like my Beijing Girl bronzer from Fenty. I have powder on my lid. I'll get rid of that. Okay, yeah, so this is how it looks. Blends very well. It's very soft and smooth. I love the feel, the texture. Let me bronze my forehead here. So this is it. So I'm gonna swirl in here, tap it off. This is how the bronzer applied, and I think I like it. It is not patchy at all. It applied very well. Let me know your thoughts down below and catch you guys later. I got to run.